In this video, we are going to install MicroKTS in high availability mode. So I'm already having three Linux box machines, Node 1, Node 2, and Node 3. So, and I have configured NAT network so that this all three machines will be able to communicate with each other. So to configure the NAT network, go to File, Preferences. Under Preferences, you will find a network. Under Network, just click on the plus sign. It will create the NAT network. So I have already created the NAT network. So I don't need the additional NAT network. And if you double click on NAT network, you will see what is the CIDR range for this NAT network. So it is 10.0.2.0/24. So I'm going to use this NAT network. Plus, I'm going to use Metal LB. Through Metal LB, I will create the load balancer external IP for Nginx deployment. Make sure that your virtual machines are connected to the NAT network by going to Settings. Under Network, attached to network is the NAT network selected, and name of the network is NAT network. This VMs. Meanwhile, these VMs are powered on. Let's check which are the IP addresses assigned. I have already noted down the IP addresses. Node 1 has IP address 2.5, Node 2 has 2.6, and Node 3 has 2.4. And these are the DHCP IP addresses. These are not configured manually. And we will connect to the first virtual machine. Through first virtual machine, we will execute commands to the all virtual machine. Let's log in. I'm logged in now. Let's open the terminal. In this terminal, I'm going to divide this terminal into three. So right click, split vertically, right click, split horizontally. On these two terminal, the second and third terminal, I will be connecting to the nodes, node 2 and node 3. So I need the IP address. Here is the IP address, SSH to the IP address. Yes. I'm logged in to the second node. Let's connect to the third node. So I'm on first node, I'm on second node, I'm on third node. And the first command will be installing MicroKTS on all three nodes. The command is sudo snap install MicroKTS / classic. Channel is equal to 1.21. I will copy this command, enter, and the installation started on first node. Let's install on second and third node. Now the MicroKTS is installed on all three machines, and to check if it is installed correctly. I'm running microkate status, but this is giving me warning insufficient permission to access microcatus. So we'll have to run this command, first command, on all of the nodes. So it will add the current user, TechieBear user, to microcatus group, and to make it effective, I have to re-log in again with TechieBear user. So I'm re-establishing the session. And now microcatus status, let's check. So it is saying microcatus is not running. Let's start microcatus, and we can run same command, microcatus status. So it is already running on the second node, and we can see high availability is no. On the third node as well, high availability is no. So to have a high availability, we have to run the microcatus add node command on one of the server. So I'm running on node 1, and it will show an output. From that output, I have to copy this command microcatus join, and I will run that command on the second node here. And to regenerate this join command, I have to run the add node again, and it will generate that add node again. So simply go to third node and run pest. One thing I forgot here, we'll have to stop firewall UFW. So sudo, and I will disable it so that after restart it won't start automatically. Let's run microcatus status to check the status, and we can see 3 nodes are in cluster. So data store master nodes are the 3, and still third prompt is yet to return, but second prompt has already written. Now node 3 prompt also written. Now we can deploy a sample application on this cluster. So let's deploy Nginx server, and I want to show you an example of load balancer here. So I'm not going to install Metal LB initially. So before that, we'll deploy the Nginx. I have this Nginx deployment available with me, which is going to create the deployment, Nginx deployment, and label is app Nginx, and it is going to spin up Nginx container. And in services, we are having a service, which is Nginx service, and this service will expose the port number 80, and type is load balancer. So I'm just going to copy this content and go to node 1, on node 1 I'm in home directory. I'm going to create the file cat nginx.yml and just paste the file, enter, control D. So lsfnltr and command is microkts kubectl apply -f file name, which is nginx. So it has created nginx deployment and it has created nginx service. Like we saw in the YAML file, we are having two definitions, nginx deployment and nginx service. So let's check pod first, kubectl get pods, and we can see 3 pods are being created. To check on which node the pod are going to run, use -o wide option. It will show you the nodes. So here we can see node 1, node 2 and node 3. So one pod is going to run on node 1, second pod is going to run on node 2 and third pod is going to run on node 3. Let's check the service as well. kubectl get svc. Svc is short for services, and this is the our service, nginx service. Type is load balancer. This is the cluster IP and this is the external IP, which is pending actually. So it's waiting for external IP and it is not going to get the external IP. So for that purpose, we have to use metal-LB. So metal-LB will be useful for local deployments of Kubernetes. So in our case, for an example, where I'm deploying the environment in VirtualBox and there is no load balancer service available. So let's say you are deploying AKS cluster. So there you get the load balancer from the Azure itself. So here we have to deploy this add-on. So it won't get the external IP. Your pods will start running in few seconds. They are already running now. So let's start with deploying microkts enable metal LB, and it is asking for address range delimited by comma. So you can enter the address range here. I'm going to enter the address range of NAT network. So to check the what is the address range, I'm going to preferences network. This is the NAT network, and I'm having this CIDR range 10.0.2.0. So I will select 10.0.2.10. I will select 10, and from 10 to 20 I will select 10.0.2.20, and it has deployed metal-LB. So metal-LB will create few pods. So to check those pods, I'm running microkts kubectl get pods -a. -a is for all namespaces. So it has deployed it has created metal-LB system namespace. In that is it deploying speaker and controller. All these 4 parts. We can use -w to watch, and we can see metal-LB system namespace has all running parts. And now let's check SVC microkts kubectl get SVC. Now it has picked up the first IP address, that IP address range which we provided for metal-LB. Copy this, go to browser, and let's check if I can access the nginx deployment. Close this. It's 0. And I can access the nginx. Welcome to nginx. So I have already 3 pods running. I can scale down the pods. Still I can access the remaining pods through Nginx. So let's do scale down. MicroKTS kubectl scale deployment, and deployment name is Nginx deployment. Replicas will be, let's say, 2. Our initial replicas are 3. Let me show you the deployment file. Here replicas are 3. So from 3 to I'm going to 2. So it's said scaled, and let's check what change is happening. So it is terminating one of the pod, we can see here. And still, if I go to browser, I can refresh and I can still access the Nginx. So load balancer is routing the connection to the remaining pods. So same way, I can still scale down one more by one more. So let's say 1. So one replica only will run, and I can check MicroKTS kubectl get pods, and it is terminating the second pod as well. So only one pod will be there, and through the load balancer, I will be able to access the last pod as well. Yeah. So that's it about setting up MicroKTS in HA mode and configuring the Metal LB. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel and let me know what video you would like to see for Kubernetes. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.